Have you ever looked up at the sky and wondered what's out there beyond what our eyes can see? In the vast and mysterious universe, there's something that truly seems to be looking back at us. We're talking about the Helix Nebula, or as it became known, the Eye of God. This cosmic formation is one of the most impressive phenomena ever captured by the Hubble Space Telescope. With its unique beauty and vibrant color, it has become an icon of space exploration. In this video, we'll uncover what this Eye of God is, how it was formed, and what it can teach us about our own place in the universe. And who knows, by the end, you may start looking at the sky in a completely different way. Now that we understand what the Helix Nebula is, and its emotional impact, let's dive deeper into the science behind this incredible discovery. The Hubble Space Telescope, launched in 1990, was a true revolution for astronomy, allowing scientists to capture images with unprecedented clarity. It was crucial in capturing stunning images like the Eye of God, revealing details about nebulae, stars, and galaxy evolution. But what makes an image like this possible? Hubble not only captures visible light, but also observes wavelengths like infrared and ultraviolet. These data are then combined to create high-resolution images that reveal much more than our eyes could ever see. The Helix Nebula, for example, is primarily made of hydrogen and oxygen, two of the most common elements in the universe. The gas expelled by the dying star interacts with the ultraviolet radiation from its core, creating the vibrant colors we see in the photo. The images captured are like a time capsule, showing how stars evolve and how matter is recycled in space. It's truly a lesson in cosmic physics and chemistry. And it's incredible to think that without this technology, we would have never imagined what's happening thousands of light years away. But the Eye of God is not just a matter of science. It also taps into the collective imagination. In many cultures throughout history, the eye has been a powerful symbol, representing watchfulness, protection, and even the idea of a higher being watching over humanity. From ancient Egypt, where the Eye of Horus was a symbol of protection, to modern religions, where the all-seeing eye is associated with divine power. The concept of a cosmic eye connects to a deep human desire for meaning and guidance. This symbol has also been linked to the idea of a cosmic eye, something that watches over the universe and observes everything that happens on Earth. And in a way, when we look at the Helix Nebula, we're reminded of this ancient symbolism. It makes us reflect on our place in the universe, on the meaning of life, and on our quest for something greater than the physical. The idea that we are being watched is comforting for some people who see it as a sign that there is something more, a cosmic force that takes care of us. For others, it's a reminder of the mystery that still surrounds the universe, and how, despite all our knowledge, there is so much more to discover. Science, in this sense, doesn't necessarily exclude spirituality. It simply offers a different way of understanding the universe. The Eye of God can be both a religious metaphor and a scientific discovery. And by considering both perspectives, we can find a richer and deeper understanding of our place in the cosmos. Speaking of mystery, the search for extraterrestrial life also takes on a new perspective when we see images like the Eye of God. When we look into deep space, we can't help but wonder, are we alone in the universe? The universe is unimaginably vast, and the idea that there may be other forms of life, perhaps as advanced or more than we are, is no longer just science fiction. Today, scientists are beginning to explore this possibility in a scientific and systematic way. The Hubble Space Telescope isn't just an observer of dying stars. It's also on the hunt for exoplanets, planets outside our solar system that could have conditions favorable to life. The question is, if life can emerge on a planet orbiting a star similar to our Sun, what would life be like on a system that's so distant and with completely different conditions? Could other civilizations have observed the Eye of God just as we have? Some scientists believe that if life exists elsewhere in the universe, it may have developed as stars age and die. The matter a star expels throughout its life can be the fuel for the birth of new planets. And who knows, new forms of life. The Helix Nebula is the perfect example of this cosmic interaction. The death of a star may be the opportunity for the birth of new life. Now that we've explored the scientific, philosophical, and even spiritual dimensions of the Helix Nebula, it's time to reflect on something else. How can science change the way we see the world around us? Often, we become trapped in our own limitations, in the routine, in what we already know, in what we've already experienced. But when we look at the universe, we're forced to expand our view, to think in larger, more complex, and often more mysterious terms. When scientists study phenomena like the Helix Nebula, they're not just searching for answers to questions about the physics and chemistry of the universe. They're also inviting us to question what we know about time, about matter, about life. They challenge us to look at the cosmos with new eyes, as if we were seeing everything for the first time. And by doing so, we may begin to see connections that weren't obvious before. Science, therefore, isn't just a collection of facts and data. It's a powerful tool to change our perspective on life and the universe. And when we do that, we expand our capacity to understand and perhaps even connect with something larger. Now, let's take an even deeper step into the metaphor of the eye of God. On one hand, we're talking about a distant nebula and the wonders of the universe. But on the other, we're connected to all of this. What happens in the cosmos directly affects our existence here on Earth. Every atom in our bodies, every molecule that makes up our lives was formed in stars that lived and died billions of years ago. The cosmic reality and our earthly reality are deeply intertwined. For example, the ultraviolet radiation we see in the Helix Nebula is the same radiation the Earth receives from the Sun, and it's essential for life on our planet. The cycle of birth and death of stars teaches us about renewal, destruction, and creation, processes that reflect in all aspects of human life. Furthermore, the very history of life on Earth can be seen as a reflection of the evolution of stars. Just as stars are born, live, and die, life on Earth goes through cycles of transformation. From the first simple organisms to the complexity of life as we know it, we are constantly evolving, just like the universe around us. And more than that, the idea of looking at the eye of God in the sky can make us reflect on how we caring for our own planet. The connection we feel to the cosmos can inspire us to protect the Earth, our only home. After all, if the stars are responsible for creating the matter that forms us, it's up to us to ensure that the planet we live on continues to thrive and support life. Lastly, and perhaps most excitingly, is thinking about the future of space exploration. The Hubble Space Telescope has given us incredible images, but it's not the only one. In the coming years, the James Webb Space Telescope promises to take our exploration of the universe to a whole new level, allowing us to observe the cosmos in even greater detail and in different light spectrums. And beyond that, what can we expect from future generations of astronomers, engineers, and explorers? We are just beginning to understand what the universe has to offer. NASA's mission to Mars plans to establish a lunar base, the search for habitable planets and other galaxies. All of this is just the beginning. Perhaps the eye of God isn't the end of our journey. Maybe it's just a starting point, a doorway to an even more fascinating future. A future where our understanding of the universe goes far beyond what we can imagine today.